Hello, and welcome to the 79th episode of the But I'm Knitting podcast. My name is Ramona. I'm a knitter from Toronto, and welcome to my corner of the crafting world. So it's been about a week and a half since I last did an episode. The time I wanted to do it last week, I didn't have time because I was at work. By the time I got home, I was tired. I have a whole issue with allergies that pretty much explains it, and I'll tell you about that at the end. So today was pretty much the first time I had the time off of work, and I didn't feel like I was about to go to sleep immediately after getting home from work. So let's get into it. I still have 2 works in progress, and the other one is a kind of prep for my next project. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my vanilla socks, the rainbow ones. This one, just plain vanilla socks on a 64 stitch count. You had already seen from last episode that I have one finished sock, and I'm currently working on the second sock right here. I'm probably about 1 row or maybe 2 rows away from starting the heel, which is perfect because the Knitters Guild meeting is happening on Wednesday. That will be, as long as I have that ready, I can just work on the foot throughout the entire meeting. So that is done. So the yarn is, forgot for my progress keeper. So last time you had seen, I was maybe about halfway through the cuff. Finished the cuff, working through the leg. Yeah. I'm using a size 0 US. They're High Sharps circulars. And then the yarn is from NICOLE C. MENDEZ. She's on Etsy. And for this one, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. It's either from TANIS or from Sweet Georgia. Either way, it's leftovers from a sock club that I was a part of back in 2012. I think it's 2012. So it's just leftover yarn that I had from that. It's cashmerino. It feels so nice. Okay, and here is this the same ball? Yeah. So, yeah. Next, I have my CHRYSALIS shawl by hold on. LAVANYA PATRICELLA. That's her name. So let me just pull it out and show it off. I should have brought it closer before I started, shouldn't I? Is that important? Ooh, no. Dual brush pen just fell. So this is it. Hold on. Nope, that's kind of upside down. Can't tell if this is the front or the back. I don't know because it's the joys of brioche and garter stitching. Can't see. So this is it so far. So the yarn I'm using for this, it's both from Hello STELLA, who is a dyer from Hamilton, in the colorways. Sorry. So Hello STELLA fibers, and the 2 colors I'm using. This one's called KODAK. And this one, sorry, I had to put it in a bag. I had issues with it this week, or since the last time I did an episode. Somehow or another, I managed to get a yarn barf that refused to come out, and Bruna from the Knitting Loft, bless her heart, she basically took my ball and started winding it into a ball for me. Almost past, no, actually it was past closing. She was still working on it. I said, it's okay, I'll just take it home and finish it up. Trust me, I appreciated it. This one is called, I think it's Anything for Love. KODAK. Yes, Anything for Love. Okay, so I'm working my way through it. It's coming along nicely. And yeah, and since the last time you see, let me pull this back a bit just because I don't want it sliding off the needles while I show it off. Was this side that my stitch marker was on? Yes. So last time you had seen was about one little repeat before I started the brioche section, and I did the entire brioche section, and now I'm in the repeating section again. So I'm making good progress on it. I'm liking the way that it's turning out. It took me a bit, no, there's no excuse. It did what I did. When I wanted to knit on it, I did. And that's it. So, this is it so far. I'm going to continue working on this probably tonight, and I don't know, I don't know if I'll take this one with me to work tomorrow. Based on my work, I probably will I don't even know. I haven't decided. So, that is my second project. Yeah, I can talk very, very well, obviously. So, my next project I have almost ready to go is the CAMARO sweater by TANIS LAVALLEE. For the longest time, I was struggling to find it in Ravelry, even though it's a, somewhat well-known sweater pattern, because I kept calling it the chevron sweater. And then afterwards, I kept thinking of it as the CAMARO sweater, like Camaro, the car. So every time I tried to search, it kept telling me it couldn't find it, or it was not bringing up what it is. It's the CAMARO sweater. Hopefully this will stick in my head. So, the other day, hold on, I gotta make sure I do this properly. I was at the knitting loft, because that's apparently where I always spend my time. And I went and I got some yarn for the base of my sweater. I don't know how well this is going to work for what I want to do, but let me take it out and I will show you. Okay. So, hold on, just in case. Let me put up a picture of the sweater now so you can see what it's supposed to look like. And then afterwards, I'll show you what I picked up for it. So, I've already determined for the body of the sweater, I was going to go with this heathered gray from Cascade. It's a Cascade 220, which is technically a worsted weight. However, I've had experiences before where one of the Cascades that I use, it was more like a DK weight. The sweater calls for a DK weight, so I'm gonna have to do a gauge swatch and try and see if I get it to be what I need it to be, and I think it should be okay, but I'm not fully certain. Let me see, what's the colorway for this called? And the colorway is 9559. Gotta love it. Lots of detail. It's a heather gray-ish blue. So, this is going to be the main color of the body. And I picked out only one color so far for one of the chevrons. And because I saw it, I could not leave it behind in the store. This one. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Oh, it's by Farmer's Daughter in the Juicy DK, and the colorway is called KWA. So it's Farmer's Daughter, and there we go. I love it so much. I had to take it with me. So now it's a multicolored for the chevrons on the neck. So that means technically I don't need to use full skeins to get that done. I can use whatever I have left in basically DK weight around the place. I was reminded I do own some DK weight because I'm like, I do have some. I should probably go and look through my stuff. And I pulled out this one. I got this last year at the Knitters Frolic, so 2018 Knitters Frolic. So this is from MINEVILLE wool. Is their DK weight in, do I even know what color it is? I don't even remember. I have no idea what the colorway is for it. But either way, it's like a darkish blue with hints of blue. A dark blue with hints of like these greenish blue pops there. And just grayish steel type of thing and black. So that's going to be one of them. And while I was there, I'm like, hold on, didn't I knit something else out of the MINEVILLE wool? Yes, I did. I knit one of my favorite shawls, which is probably somewhere behind me, and I had a good amount left over, so I pulled it out. So, this is Werther's Original from the MINEVILLE wool projects. So, and I can't remember what the name of the other colorway is. So there's this color, which really does look like a piece of caramel. And then I have a little bit of this. I don't know if this is going to be enough for it. I don't remember what the colorway is for that one, though. But I really liked it. So, that's an option. Plus, because, of course, I still went looking through things, I remembered that I had knit a pair of mittens, and I was looking for fingering weight yarn, and I ended up coming out with a DK weight yarn, not realizing it till I already started knitting the project. I also have these. So I think I have a good amount of options. And after I did that, I then remembered there's a pair of mittens I had gotten yarn to dye. This is like a few years back, and I got the wrong weight of yarn, but I decided to make something out of it. I have a whole ball of this. I dyed this one. I don't remember if I used Kool-Aid for it, but I remember I called it Carol's Eyes because there was somebody who saw it online. It's like, oh my gosh, that looks just like my eye color. So I said, okay, we're calling it Carol's Eyes because her name was Carol. So, do I know how I did this? Absolutely no clue. So I think I have a good color selection to pick from now for the striping. So hold on, let's see if I can get these together in one shot. No, I don't think I can. Okay, I'll take another picture and I'll put it in here. All right. So that is it for just about everything knitting related. I think I managed to pull out all of my DK weight yarn that I have in my room because I don't really own that much of it. It's not a yarn weight I really use, like unless it's acrylic, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so on to the rest of the week. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wearing different glasses this week. Yes, because last week, Saturday morning, I was at my friend's house, and when I woke up, my other glasses were broken. Now, I can't really see all that well with my glasses. I see even worse without them. So, on my glasses, the arm had come off completely, and it kind of broke on my black glasses. I love those glasses. So, there was it's nothing that you can just kind of shove back into place and use a screw or something to tighten it back up. Wasn't an option. So I went to church half blind, but I managed to send a text to my aunt and ask her to bring my backup glasses, which I keep on my desk just in case. So she brought these ones for me. Grateful and appreciative and all that kind of stuff. But I really, really like my black glasses. So I said, okay, I'm going to go to the place that I got and see if maybe they can fix it. They can't fix it. I said, okay, well, do you have anything else that's similar? They don't have anything else that's similar. I got these back in 2016 or 2017. I can't remember, one of those 2 years. I love those glasses. I thought they fit perfectly. Everything about them was great. Apparently, it's just no longer there. So I have to make do with these ones until I have to get I probably have to get my prescription checked and all that kind of stuff and get updated and buy new glasses and all that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of sad about that, but I'm still crossing my fingers that I could find ones like what I had before. So that's one thing. Thing number 2. So at work, they have now put me out in the garden center. Yeah, I thought I would be okay, but I realized maybe after the second time I was placed in there, the garden center is going to be very difficult for me to work in. I haven't done an allergy test since I was probably about 8 or 9 years old. And my mom always tells me the doctor said I was allergic to 9 different things. I just know those things consist of eggs, strawberry, grass, and other stuff. I can't fully remember what they are. So, but because I'm not usually somebody who is outside in the garden or any kind of greenery for far too long, it doesn't stick in my mind that maybe I shouldn't be out here. So I was out there, I was learning this different stuff, I was helping customers, walking through all of these different plants and all that kind of stuff. I went home. The next morning, my eyes were quite a bit swollen. Didn't think that much of it. Got a Benadryl, which completely messed up my sleeping cycle. So I'd be I knew it was a drowsy one, but I didn't have the money to pay for the non-drowsy one, which is like $30-something, and I didn't have that at the time. So I said, okay, then I'll see what will happen. Last week I worked in the garden center again. 2 days later, the day after my eyes were a bit swollen, the day after that, it was horrible. My aunt told me it looked like somebody punched me in my face with how swollen my eyes were. I was able to finally get a non-drowsy allergy medication, which worked out a lot better because by Saturday morning, it didn't look like there was that much of anything wrong with my face. It looked back to normal. So I said, okay, maybe the situation is taken care of by the allergy medication that I have. So I popped a pill before I went to work yesterday. And one of my managers, when he saw me by the end of my shift, because I told him what had happened before, he looked at me and he's like, your eyes look swollen. I'm like, great. So apparently not even the allergy medication I'm using is really helping with the situation. It's not as bad as it was before, and this morning I woke up, my eyes were like a normal size. So I don't know, but I gotta talk to the person who does the scheduling for the garden center, and they haven't been in to work yet since I, made my grand discovery. So hopefully we'll see how that works. We'll see how much allergic reactions, and I'll be honest with you, if I wake up in the morning and my eyes are completely swollen, even if I have the day off, I'm probably not going to record a podcast. It's not one of those things you want to record for posterity. It's scary. It's bad. Like, one of my managers saw it and he nearly was not a pretty sight. So, yeah, well, we'll see what happens with that. So that's going to be everything for today. I'm thinking if there's anything else. No, that's it. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for spending some quality crafting time with me. I hope to see you again next week or the week after. I'll have to see how the schedule goes for the summer. It might be a little bit off. But have a good day, and hope to see you again. Bye.